All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to Andrew Humboldt leash woman who thinks she can build a house. Let's jump in, guys.
Oh, the house was built by men?
Maintained and
I guess, but
plumbing,
I think women can build
electricity.
houses. Like, I could totally build a house.
You could. Okay, you're
I
trolling
could
that.
definitely build a house. Like, what?
Just from scratch or just by yourself?
With a team of women, sure.
I think with
okay.
maybe a team of that woman, like if you multiplied her by 12, maybe. But if I'm not sure about the whole group here.
I can build you a boat.
Just a really, really simple question for the house builder. Can you describe for me a jigsaw? How does a jigsaw work?
That's for you.
A jigsaw? I don't even know what that
Right.
is.
What about a circular saw? How does that work?
I've never seen one.
Do you know what a
Oh.
stud is?
Okay, hang on.
A stud?
Just real.
There's multiple, like, isn't that like a les?
She was about to point at me, Brian.
Isn't that like a dog that breeds? Or like a lesbian?
Oh my.
Like, wait.
She doesn't know what a
Like a
stud.
masculine lesbian, right?
Correct. Not in that context. I know.
Are we talking as it pertains to like
In the
what
context,
The topic
in the context.
Building.
no, I don't know what
building.
that is. No,
Do you know what a stud is?
no.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Do you have any appreciation for men? You know,
Yes.
like I can sit here and say,
Wow,
I
this is
think
crazy
men are
stuff,
great,
guys.
But I feel like you don't think that about men.
I think men are pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I think they're
I
pretty
think
cool.
by the end of this podcast, I'm going to prove that you
I
don't think
don't.
that.
I don't
but-
hate men.
Oh
Well,
really?
I mean-
I just
hold on.
think we need to like regulate them.
You
a little.
called all of your
Wow.
customers. You called all
Why,
of your.
I think we need to regulate them a little bit. This sounds funny, guys, but inside this kind of inside the ideology of the feminists, right? This is what they want. She's not thinking like this out of the blue. This is the real end. And the real goal is that control men. Control men.
customers, the people that hire you for Findom, stupid for hiring you
Oh yeah,
for
they are.
Findom.
They literally are.
I agree. I agree with
You
that.
just want. Well, I
They
very much
are.
agree with
I
it,
agree
but
with that.
you'll just insult them like that.
Yeah, it's kind of
I mean, yeah.
That's incredible.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's incredible. That's
That's
amazing.
amazing.
I guess I'll say this. So men, they're pretty much they're responsible for nearly all the physical necessities, comforts, and conveniences that you enjoy and obviously take for granted and are quite ungrateful for. That's the firefighters, police, garbage men, plumbers. When there's a fire or natural disaster, we just had the Palisade. Well, you flew in, right? From where?
Florida.
Okay, I don't know. Well, we just had the fires here in California. Fire, natural disaster, crime, power outage. When you call a plumber, who's showing up? A man or a woman? It's a man.
Yeah.
When shit hits the fan, we're the ones that are going to come. Not me. I got a fucking podcast. I ain't doing shit. But, the other men out there who you're ungrateful for. So, I don't know.
I wouldn't say I'm ungrateful for them. I think men are pretty cool for doing those jobs. I just think that women could also step up and do those jobs if needed.
All
if
right.
Wow.
needed.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And this isn't. I'm not like. This isn't. When I make these arguments, it's not like trying to dunk on women. It's more so.
Yo,
just
no. I don't think this is a good idea from Brian saying that. What you're doing, just making an excuse of why the way you're making an excuse for the way you're thinking. When I think about this, it's not because I want. No, bro, you should not even care what they think at this point. This lady is literally saying that women, they want to control men. They just want to manipulate men. And you're here trying to, no, man. This is where a lot of these podcasts, they fail to realize that you guys are going against an ideology. The ideology that is literally just brainwashing a lot of people. You don't have time to just go and trying to convince you whether or not you're a good guy. This is not the time for this.
like could you have an ounce of appreciation
No.
for like the comfort that through men's labor has
Oh
provided
yeah.
you?
Oh
Like,
yeah, definitely.
You gotta
Okay,
understand.
we're getting something.
I don't know. I
Maybe
think
we're
it's-
getting
I don't
something.
know.
I think it's ridiculous to say that women like don't need men. Like that sentence in and of itself. Like man was created for woman, woman was created for man. Either way, we're headed for an apocalypse. We're gonna become an extinct species either way. But at the same time, like yeah, I think Andrew made really good
But
points.
why are you guys so offended by that statement? I feel like if a man said men don't need women, I wouldn't care. Is it because
I'm not-
men?
I think that men very much need women.
Oh, bro,
Very-
no. This is not your. No. This is not your. No. This is where you're messing up the conversation, and this is why Andrew is very important when it comes down to the conversation, because Andrew can understand the nuance. Christian guy here doesn't understand it.
very
it
much
that
need
men-
women.
Need to feel
nobody's
needed?
offended by the statement. We just really love mansplaining.
It's true.
I think that
So
I think
true.
Hey,
that
there you
men
go.
really really
Doubling
do need
down.
women. I think
Toxic
without
masculinity,
women,
which-
society
toxic
falls apart.
masculinity, you need this. You need it. It's good for you. The toxic masculinity of mansplaining, when you're like, I can build a house, and we go, what's a stud? And you go, oh, it's a fucking animal that has sex with another animal. That's the male. I
The
think
dog
that
breeder
our
is like-
confidence level in your building ability goes greatly down. So the thing is like, so yeah, I'm sorry you have to sit here and be mansplained to. But if it were the case that you were making logical, reasoned points, I would be happy to listen to you. Like the gal I was talking to earlier, she made logic, reasoned points, right? And then we have you, who's not making logic, reasoned points. So we have to mansplain a bit.
Will you take that statement back? Like just after hearing all of us say
Hey,
those
there you
points,
go.
would you say like women
This
can't
dude.
survive or women wouldn't survive without
Women
men?
wouldn't live as cushy of lives without men, sure.
Oh, boy.
But do women need men for survival?
Do you want to keep going further
No.
on this? Okay, you know.
No.
Look at. She's saying that women don't need men for survival. This is crazy right here. She sounded retarded at this point. Like,
Your question was fine. It was more so just like, I'm not saying that this is not a dunk on women, but it's just like, it's just the reality when it comes to the different representation, when it comes to men being in these critical infrastructure positions. I'm not saying this is like an own on women. In this apocalyptic scenario, all men instantly disappear. Within 2 weeks, I'm not saying this to be a dick, 50% of women are dead.
Easily.
I just don't.
Now, a lot of men are dead. A lot of men also die in the reverse scenario. But because, like he was saying, in Montana or places where it's like freezing right now,
Yeah.
you need electricity. And so, like, if once the electrical grid goes to shit, which I'm being dead honest here, it will be gone within 72 hours. People are dead 24 hours after that.
No.
So yeah, 50%
why
of
she's
women.
saying no? They need to be
gone.
right.
Just want a little bit of respect.
No, she just want to be right, man. She just need to be right. She's using sign language at this point. Yeah, crazy, huh? Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you next one.